Welcome, welcome.
And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Mikal Bridges, number 1. Second, Jalen Brunson.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Richards. Outside Booker. Over Bridges.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 20.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brunson. Wow. Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Booker, good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Pass to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Assisted by
Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson taking his time here. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for New York.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Suns trail by 16. Outside Durant. Beal outside. Sinks the tray. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere. He is a multi-skilled player.
Brunson passes to Towns. 18 feet out. Durant pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Over Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
personal foul.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces him up.
New York making a switch here. Achua's checked in for Hart. Ryan comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From the stripe. Can't get it to drop. New York leading by 15. Pass to Ryan. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Durant, the pass to Beal. 2 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's the New York Knicks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Grayson Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's done in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Nurkic passes to Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Pass to Shamet. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go with a 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 24 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Bridges, he's checked in for Shamet. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 10-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be just the 2nd road game of 5 in a row. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Phoenix making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
Number 2, Nick.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Durant, no good. Now Brunson. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Jones with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. And the Suns miss again. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Crosses over. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Beal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Allen.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Beal from outside. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Beal outside. Back to Booker. From 13. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. And an Obi for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
3-point field.
Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Durant against Hart. Beal with a screen on Hart. Durant for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shoots it from the corner. Hart can't hit. Suns trail by 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Releases. It's rebounded by McBride. New York leading by 20. To the wing, right side. Achua for three. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. For three, Booker drops in the three. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Brunson passes to McBride. Here's the three. And Booker pulls it down. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here are the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. That one goes in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Here's McBride. Offline with a three. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
She laughing cause I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Visit baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. Can't hang the beat, don't bang the beat. Can't hang.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Utah Jazz.
Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Collins. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
George passes to Bamba. Here's Sexton. On the wing, George. 5 on the clock. Outside, Sexton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Count that one.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. Now I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. Can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, Brunson. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Markkanen with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the basket is good.
Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of not trade eligible during the season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. And here's George. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Bamba kicks to Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Now Sexton. This one for three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop.
Pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Here's Collier. Picked by Markkanen. And it's Collier missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Lets it go from 14. Pass to McBride. New York moving the ball around from about 16. Towns, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Clarkson goes in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Jordan Clarkson can be so crafty, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
For the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Collier. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go. Towns has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Clarkson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Over in the corner, McBride. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good on the triple.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Clarkson outside. In the layup for 2. 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the center position. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Over in the corner, McBride. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Filipowski. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Clarkson taking his time here. It's hauled in by Achua.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Out to Brunson. Goes back up. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Good. Schifino's checked in. And New York making a change here. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. And just miss after miss right now. New York's got both of their three-point attempts to go down. Shots good. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. This their first look at this year's New York squad. So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Knicks also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sexton. Greg Collin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
So Collin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. And here's Collins. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to George. Over McBride. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Collins.
And you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And here is Anunoby. Three-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Hart now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
George finds Collins. The three from George. The Jazz again can't hit it. Now McBride. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New York Knicks.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road, where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test for sure.
I miss my bed.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The Knicks leading by 16. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. And here is Markkanen. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Collins kicks to George. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Here's George. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now, here is George. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anunoby. Lets a floater go. That one goes in. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the numbers for John Collins.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now, here's George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5 now.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good, and the assist goes to Town. Brunson's got 20 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bamba, a screen on Brunson. Brunson against George. And the layup falls. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Here's Brunson. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Keontae George. Now here's Brunson. After Colin Sexton's miss, and he gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 7 points.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
Brunson goes in. For 3, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bamba. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bamba, a screen on Brunson. Bamba's shot is off. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Stolen by Clarkson. Sexton with it. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Brunson against Sexton. Brunson the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Here's Brunson. And Bamba pulls it down. Jazz trail by 21. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The open look here for Sexton. Offline with his 3.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Left side, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Clarkson outside. That 3 off the mark. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Miles McBride. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Sims in at the 5. Just 3 to shoot. Collier, that's good.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Shamet. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here.
We like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
The Jazz making a switch here. Juzang's checked in.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Achiuwa, the pass to McBride. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Down low. Here's Filipowski. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, this coaching staff loves to see Clarkson passing. He's developed that portion of his game.
Pass to Sims. From the left block. Good on the jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clarkson for 3. Sims with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Golick. Drops in the tray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
Toppin, he's jacked in for the Knicks. Knicks on defense. Now, here is George. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's Payne. Out to the right wing. Here's Sims. Covered by Bamba. Achiuwa kicks to Payne. Pass to Sims. Here's McBride. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
You got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Here's Achiuwa after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense.
Now, here's Toppin. Sims kicks to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. Pass to McBride. And stolen by Sexton. Now, here's George. Payne covering. A nice shot by George. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Payne. From 10 feet out. A shot by Sims. No good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
You don't see a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of play.
They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team. and they never let up.
And it's in there.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, they've sucked.
Shot is good.
Well, look, if you're guarding Sexton in pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first.
To the wing on the left. McBride with the ball. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Running late to my show, yeah. Well, you're treating me so good, and I really don't got the space, 'cause I've been on the move. I might need a little break. You're jumping in too soon. Can you take the pressure? Will you end an hour later? I need a perfect fit, I'm talking tailored. Find someone who matches my behavior. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna get this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. I dare you.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Knicks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in a two-guard. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. And it's Brown in at the three. Here's Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
BA, another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by New York on the other end. Jokic passes to Brown. And it's Jokic missing. Bridges feeling it out a little bit.